I need a shave. But other than that, hey there, I'm BigBenEco, and I've been working on something for the past 3 days that I think is kind of dangerous. You shouldn't replicate, it's not done very well, but I thought it'd be interesting to share. What I have here is a washer and dryer for my dorm, is basically what it is. I'm a college student, I still live in the dormitories, and I don't really like the current situation with my washer and dryer situation at my dorm. And after learning about these things, these portable washers and dryer, I got a liking for them. So I eventually invested into one, and since I saved up enough money, I've been playing around with some plumbing, basically. So what this is a portable washer and spin dryer. It's known as a twin tube type portable washer, portable clothes washer. It has two bays, a washing tank, with a spinny agitator, and a stainless steel drum which spins and dries out the clothes, or at least does a really good job at wringing it out. And my mind just dropped something. This thing, whatever I was talking about, this thing. So, this is my solution to my washer and dryer situation. I don't like having to wait for the machine to be available. A lot of times students forget to, either they leave longer than they expect to be gone, like an hour is what a dryer takes, or they forget to set a timer. And being antisocial as I am, I don't like to go knocking on the door. I don't want to rush people. And I also don't want to be taking out their clothes out of the washer dryer, especially since I'm on a co-ed floor. It can get kind of creepy what you find in there. And so I just want to avoid that altogether. I also, for some reason, don't find it appealing to collect a bunch of dirty clothes in my room before getting it all together and trying to wash it all at once. Washing it all at once, getting it done, that's great. But just collecting that sum of clothes, having to put all the clothes away, I don't know why, I just don't like it. So it's a small washer and dryer, 2 sets of clothes at max, and that's with sweatpants and long sleeves, not this. And I think that's more my speed. About every day or every other day, I can do a set of clothes or 2 clothes, and that can be more easily up to my speed. And so I got ahead and bought one. This cost me $104 on Walmart at this current date of this video, whenever I upload it. And what this is called, the name of this one is called the Choice Sky27, some other numbers or something. I'm not too sure, but that's what I can remember. And the reason I picked out this one was doing my research, looking at all the top 10s, top 5 lists and videos. This one consistently made it to number 2, always being beaten out by some random oddball specialized washer that I hadn't heard up in the other lists. So this one was consistent. It's shown up through multiple years, so I thought this one would be a safe investment. And yeah, so I can get 2 sets of clothes, 3 gallons per set of clothes, so 6 gallons most. I think it holds about 7 gallons of water most. And the spin stainless steel dryer, this is wash tub. Mental check notes, this is the stainless steel spin dryer rinser, and that holds about 1 set of clothes in it at a time, or a good towel, and it'll let me wash my clothes, rinse them, and get it near dry. Near dry as in a drier than you could hand wring. Not completely dry. I wouldn't say damp, but you can still feel it's, I don't want to say the M word, but you put it on. If it's a good day, 30 minutes to dry. If it's heavier set of clothes, then put it on hanger for an hour. It's dry. And Yeah, but with this came a problem. Water. 6 gallons most to take, and I do like a wash, that's 3 gallons. A rinse, that's 3 gallons. If I want to do another rinse to be safe, another 3 gallons. And that's assuming one set of clothes. I need to go get water. Well, last year, I was in an area away from the men's bathroom, so it was quite a walk there, which is all right if you have to do your business, but carrying 6 gallons of water, which is what these are from Hardware Sales, and that's each, was it a pint is a pound, there's 2 pints and a quarter, there's 4 quarters and a gallon. And gallon, that means there's 8 pints in a gallon, so a gallon's 8 pounds. 6 gallons, 6 times 8, that's 48 pounds. So you got 50 pounds if you're lugging it around. And so going back and forth on trips like that, or with a bucket, which is what I was trying earlier, is not going to be fun. So I have a bit of a solution for that. First, this is my main waste. This is the waste tube, the drain tube, and a refresh fill tank, basically. I fill this with the wastewater, and I go to the bathroom or to the janitor's closet. I dump it out and refill it with fresh water, and I bring it back. This is on a dolly, a nice little dolly I got from Hardware Sales. No, Lowe's actually. Got it from Lowe's. It folds up out of the way, but it holds that, so I can wheel it around. No lifting it up. I don't want to hurt my back any more than I have. Should probably have a better posture. And so that let me get water, and I have a hose to hook up to the sink to help with that, and drain water, and bring it back to the room. I don't want to lift. I am planning to bring this to a box that has wheels, and have this machine on it at my dorm. But I don't want to lift the water up because, again, my back. This might be a everyday type of thing. So if you see about there, that thing, that is my air compressor for dusting off my computer, doing some fancy art stuff. And what I'm using for it is to pressurize this tank, to push the water up this, you see that red valve, and there's a pipe up there, to push the water up. And that's great and all. I can even bring it with me so I can pump the water out into the sink, and then, yeah, so I don't have to lift up the tank to pour it out when I go to dump my water, my waste. So that's all fine and dandy. This was the original tank, and originally, instead of using air power, I was using gravity. And of course, this is there's going to be a shelf at my dorm that's higher, about like yay high. Yeah, that's about right. But right now I'm playing with it at home. I needed a bit more water pressure, so I'm also using this to use the compressor to pump the water up into this tank. I do some magic with the valves up there, here. I don't need to play with this. The valves here, and 2 valves on the air compressor, and I go from moving water from here to here, which now gives me not only gravity pressure, but I can also pressurize this tank to also help push the air out of the line, which gives me a nice steady flow. And I can use these valves to either go for washing or for rinsing. And right now I already have a set of clothes in here. I've already washed them. They're in here. I'm going to go and rinse them. But it only took half the tank, 3 gallons of my 6 gallons, to wash it. So now I'm just going to show you, as I move it, how it operates. Sorry I can't move the camera. But I got a timer here for each side, and a mode selection. I got a set of clothes in here, and I'm going to move them over so I can rinse them. Oh wait, before I take this out, first I'm going to show you how quiet the spin operation is. It's pretty fancy smancy. I think it is. So I'm going to spin this. Now it's going to be pretty rough when it first starts, but since these clothes are already dry, it's a softer start, but it very quickly gets quiet. How nice is that? So it's going to be in my room, so it's a nice sound, or volume, and it's going to be in the closet, so it shouldn't be too distracting. The timer is for 5 minutes at most, with the wash timer at 15 minutes at most, but I can go 12. And they're mechanical timers, but the thing does need to be plugged in, and I can turn off the timers. Word of warning, if you say you set the timer to, say here, 5 minutes, but you actually want to make it 3 minutes, it's going to go the full 5 minutes. The mechanical part hasn't, if you move the dial, it's not going to adjust the mechanical timer, so you just have to wait the full 5 minutes. But once it's dry, and I do believe right now, whatever. So washing, I'm going to rinse it, throw my clothes in here. Yep, don't need this no more. And I need to add water to this tank. So let me show you that. I'm going to turn off this rinse valve, which is what I have here. Open up this for the wash, water inlet. I'm going to open up my tank. I don't know if you can see that, but there's water here. But the water level is about here on both of them, about level. So it's not getting in. So I already have my compressor hooked up to pressurize it. This is what it sounds like. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's the sound of it filling up with water. Actually, maybe I should move the camera. Oh no, it's hot in the ladder. Just ignore it. Try not to get sick. Move around this. Wow, I got tangled for sure. Oh jeez. So unprofessional. Is that even know? I have to look at. Yep. So that there is the water coming in. One word. So why is it dangerous? This tank has balloons. This is below. Yeah, this is below 5 psi. These tanks are not meant to be pressurized. So there's a hazard of getting hurt by these. That's why a beer keg might have been better, but I wouldn't have enough pipe. And generally a water pump would be better. But basically I had this air compressor on hand. Focus. I had the air compressor on hand, so I did it this way. And I kind of wanted to play with these ideas to begin with. So it's filling up with water. That's getting close to about enough. And just to show you, if I close this and open this one, this is what the rinse looks like. Oh. And I was just ran out of water, which is perfect. So I just ran out of water, which is perfect. There's my tank full. Set this up and now I can get it back. That's about right. So that's the sound it makes. I don't need it to run anymore. Yeah. Perfect amount. It's like I planned for it or something. It's just a conveniency. And this is the sound it sounds like when it's washing. Try not to put in too much water. It can shake the more water you have. But you just got to find your balance. And that's about how loud it is. I have it on standard. There's a gentle mode, but let me show you it. see if I can do this again. Okay, I've got to move on. So that's my system now. But again, it's kind of dangerous, especially when the tank's ballooning. But I'm thinking below 5 psi, I'm kind of safe. Maybe my head's not in the frame. And yeah. Stepping